Robin Sweet Confessions, and today I'm making braised beef short ribs with a Mediterranean vegetable bake. This recipe is not only gluten-free, but it's healthy for you and it's a great comfort food and super easy to make. All right, first what you're going to want to do is go ahead and get your braised short ribs, and you're going to want to season these with some salt and some pepper. Then you're going to want to go ahead and bring them over to your stove, and we're going to brown these in coconut oil. Now we're going to go ahead and take our short ribs and we're going to brown them in some coconut oil. What you're going to want to do is put 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in your pan. You're going to go ahead and turn your pan onto medium to medium-high heat, and also go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees for your vegetable bake. Now we're going to go ahead and sear our short ribs in the coconut oil. Set your short ribs in your pan, and we're going to leave these on each side for 2 to 4 minutes until they get a nice brown color. This is going to lock in the flavor and seal these short ribs. All right, now you're going to want to go ahead and flip these over, making sure they have a great, beautiful brown color on them. Again, this is going to lock in that flavor and just sear them perfectly. You're going to leave these again on for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Now that all 4 sides are browned, we're going to go ahead and add this to our gluten-free barbecue sauce. To get this recipe, go ahead and check out my blog and you can see how to make this. Perfect. Now that our short ribs are cooking, we're going to leave those on low heat for 8 to 9 hours so that they can fall off the bone perfect. And right now we're going to go ahead and start working on our Mediterranean vegetable bake. What you're going to need is some eggplant slices, tomato, portobello mushrooms, some zucchini and squash, some wine, garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper, and then some rosemary. All right, first we're going to go ahead and slice up our zucchini, and you're going to want to go ahead and slice this very thin. Once you finish slicing up your zucchini and putting it on a plate, you're going to go ahead and start slicing up your squash and doing the exact same thing. All right, now that we're done cutting up our squash, we're going to go ahead and get our glass baking dish so we can start layering our vegetables in it. And you're going to want to layer your vegetables in a nice row. This is going to help it cook evenly. All right, you're going to keep layering the last layer. And now we're going to go ahead and add some salt and pepper. And you're just going to do this to taste, just adding a bit. And then what I'm going to do is add some olive oil and some fresh rosemary. And I like to use fresh rosemary because it tastes better, but you can use dried if you like. Now you're going to go ahead and add your rosemary. Just lightly sprinkle it on top. You're going to want to use some minced garlic. I like to use a half a tablespoon of this just to spread it out and give some extra flavor. And then you're going to add 2/3 cup of white wine. I use a Chardonnay, but you can go ahead and use whatever dry white wine that you would like to use. And you're going to go ahead and pour this gently over all your vegetables. All right, once you're done with this, you're going to want to loosely cover this with aluminum foil and place in your oven for 20 minutes. Once these are done cooking for about 20 minutes, you're going to go ahead and uncover them. Oh my gosh, they smell amazing. And you're going to want to then place them back in your oven for about 10 more minutes and leave them in there until they become nice and tender. Okay, now that our vegetable bake's done, we're going to go ahead and add our short ribs. Now I'm going to just top it with a little bit of rosemary for some decoration. I hope you enjoyed this video and this wonderful meal. Make sure you check out the rest of my videos and subscribe to my channel. Bye y'all!